So hello, this is Any Biird, and I'm coming at you with my first tutorial. First tutorial I'm going to do is just going to be a basic, very basic animation tutorial in Blender. So, most of my viewers, I know I really don't have any viewers at all, so I'm going to start doing tutorials. I'm going to do speed arts and stuff. So, right now, this is the default layer of Blender, a free program. It gives you a cube, a camera, and a sun, which is a type of lamp, which gives lighting to the overall render. So, what you're going to do, first, I'm not really going to do that much of an animation. I'm just giving you a tutorial for the purpose of the video, for the purpose of all the beginners. So, under there is a timeline, right there. What that does is that you can set each frame of your animation to what you want it to be. It's very easy to understand in my opinion, but sometimes it can be a little bit difficult when you have more than one object. So, this is what I'm doing right now, is keyframing it. So what I do is I set the frame I want my first part of the animation to be, and an entire menu comes up. There's location, rotation, scaling, but there's a button that says loc-rot scale that you can do all of them at once. And it's really useful in my opinion because you can do whatever you want. You just hit one button, like you don't have to pick whatever you want. So right now what I'm doing is I'm moving it to frame 25 and I'm scaling it. All you have to do to scale is hit the S key. So now I hit loc-rot scale again, and just picks up the location, the rotation, and scaling, even though I didn't rotate it. So I'm going to move to frame 50. Sorry about that. That was my mother, but you didn't hear that. Lol. So I'm going to, right now, I'm at frame 50. So I'm going to move it over right? So yeah, I moved it over, and I'm going to scale it back down. And then I'm going to hit I, I'm going to hit loc-rot scale again. And that is going to give me an animation. So I'm going to go back all the way to the beginning, and you're going to see the animation. I'm going to go to the camera's perspective, which you can also just hit by hitting your numpad 0. So it's going to see me what the camera's seeing when I'm doing it. So I hit the play button, and then that's what the camera's seeing when we actually render the project. So as we do this, that's just the camera's perspective in that entire square or rectangle, whatever it is. And so I'm just going to, right here, what I'm doing, to rotate out of it is actually really easy. All you have to do is hit like the scroll, like little wheel on your mouse and just move your mouse around. A lot of people didn't know that. I don't know why. But so what I am going to do now is basically, sorry, I'm not recording this live, but I'm going to change the color, right? Hit the color, it's right in, there's a bunch of tabs that you can do different things with, right? I'm doing the color next to the object data and next to the textures layer. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to change the color. All you have to do is hit the diffuse and then choose the color from the color wheel. But let's say I don't want it like that. I can move it brighter, like I am about to do right now. Or if I don't want it brighter, I can move it darker if I want that kind of shade. So what I did there, well, I just changed a different color. So now as I turn back to the animation, it's going to be the same thing, just with color on the cube, you know? So right now, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Sorry, I'm a little new at commentating and stuff like that, so don't give me hate. So let's say I want the frame to end at frame 70. So what I'm going to do is type in 70 on the end tab. And then what's going to do is just going to end the thing at frame 70, basically. It's very simple. So now I'm just going to go to active camera right here, if I would hit it, yeah. And then I'm just going to show the animation as it would be. And if you hit Blender, if you play it back in Blender, it's just going to keep, like, repeating itself. So what I do now, I'm going to the Renders tab, and my settings I use is I make it full screen for my opinion, my best quality. And the output is so important. I mean, desktop or whatever folder you want it to be, I found desktop easiest because it names it something weird like 006, whatever. And this is the most important part. You have to make whatever it says in your place folders, you have to make it AVI raw. If you make it any kind of picture file, PNG, bitmap, JPEG, it's going to fill your entire folder or desktop with a billion pictures, one for every frame really. So you have to hit, so what I do is I hit AVI raw, so that it renders it in an animation file. So what I do now is you can render the image by hitting the image tab, and then there's a save in the corner, but I didn't do that. So I hit the animation, and right now it's going to the end, so I'm going to tab out and render and show you when the thing's rendered. So basically that was the animation we did. We rendered it correctly and it came out on the desktop, and I just imported the file into Camtasia. So basically this is Any Biird first tutorial. I'm out. Peace.